One of the truth speak, and I'm exposed to much facts, known to abuse beats. I don't sold love text times in a rough patch, fighting like a grudge match, but keep it pushing. Any day above ground is a good one, and I'm highly grateful for this amount of support. They can see this cat got skills like that town in New York. Only got to just me, not worried by your honor and court. Stay out of trouble, find your hustle, don't have dollars of thought. Follow your heart, be solid from start. That's the remedy. Learn every person will match your energy, plain and simple. Get the training now, she ain't gave the temple. Citation from the city, from explaining what I've been so on an instrumental. Man, hip hop's a beautiful thing. Put in my 10,000 hours, I ain't new to the scene. Government wanted something, but I prove I'm the king. Ducking suckers, making moves with the team, and we. That is a way. It's sweet, sweet, like a rose of the concrete. We're rising, that is a way. Said it's sweet, sweet, like a rose of the concrete. We're rising. Higher than they thought, rising like you would dollar. My daughter's coming up short. I'm a warrior, started in Philly right on the porch. Right, rising my composition with force like Tommy Apollo was ripping ball. This a different cause. Seeing all these disagreements trying to get resolved. Got my boots on the ground like a Marine. Dead black child. Don't look down cause she's supreme. Understand the plan and plotting to happen. Aiming to make it slaves in a modern fashion. In order to make a change, needs some positive action. Aboard the same train, gotta stop with the clashing. Follow your passion. I wish you great help for wealth. Understand, your gift is gonna sell itself. Let's take a stand. Our people made it through a lot. LP, Mel, us that had it straight up to the top. That is a way. It's sweet, sweet, like a rose of the concrete. We're rising. That is a way. Sweet, like a rose of the concrete. We're rising. That is a way. It's sweet, sweet, like a rose of the concrete. We're rising. That is a sweet, like a rose of the concrete. We're rising.
All right, shout out to Del P and Mel Austin. Rising. That's the bomb right there. That's off of the People's MC album, and we're going to be listening to some tracks with Del P when we're not listening to my guest today, which will be arriving shortly today. Welcome to the Comfort Level Podcast. Welcome back. This is our Bars and Bangers Artists show, where on Mondays, what we do is we bring artists, interviews, anything that the artists want to talk about, bars and bangers. This is what we say. We want you to bring your bars and your bangers, okay? Doesn't necessarily mean rap, be spoken word, poetry, or anything that has to do with sound that you feel as though is a banger or a message for the people. And that's what we want to learn about people's styles, their grind, and everything they do. We want to hear the bangers and the bars. And we are going to uncover people that you may not even know about. But before we begin, those of you who are just tuning in to our Comfort Level Podcast show, we broadcast music on Mondays. We have 2 Cents Tuesday and Thirsty Thursday. Okay, so 3 days a week, we're at the Comfort Level Podcast here at Studio 206 in Hynella, New Jersey. The Comfort Level Podcast, we bring topics to be discussed, disclosed, and made aware of. We do not have any degree in medical or physical care. Our care comes from within, and with us creating a comfortable environment to educate the podcast viewers as well as the participants. So we are textbook Um, you can say that, but as we try to obtain reliable information from experts, uh, the opinions and comments of our viewers, as well as the experts, are not necessarily the views of the Comfort Level Podcast. Your comments are deemed as our permission to include your name on your show. So if you add a great comment, we want the people to see it. Okay, we want the people to see it, and we want the people to respond to your comment because we feel as though whatever you say is valid. Okay. So we're going to have our guest coming up today. Her name is Calina Stacks. I'm not going to tell you everything about her, but she did create her own genre. And her genre is sexy trap. I know you guys is going to love it. But this is it. It's sexy trap and dance music. Okay? Choosing a genre for your music depends on your personal style, influences, and your audience preferences. And you have to consider what type of music you enjoy creating and where your strengths lie, and which genre resonates with your artistic vision. So when you choose a genre, it's also helpful to research the market and understand the audience demographics for different genres to tailor your music to. You want to tailor your music accordingly. Ultimately, you want to choose a genre that allows you to express yourself authentically. Authentic. You know, you want to be authentically, while also appealing to that target audience that you chose. That is your target audience. Whatever genre you choose to be. If you choose to be rap, those are the people that you should be appealing to. Not that you can't appeal to other genres, because a lot of artists nowadays, they're mixing. Look, take Beyonce, for example. She's not the first one, but country, you know, she did a little country here. You know, you got artists, let me see, you got Lil Uzi Vert. But I'm going to take y'all here. I'm going to take y'all here because this had bothered me for a little while. And I guess now's the best time to good time to speak on it. You know what I mean? So, designer, his genre. Designer was brought over to hip hop. I'm not sure of his genre, which to me, you know, I read his story and reading this story something like 10 years ago. You know, I don't recall everything, but you know what I mean. It was an interview that he had, so I read it. But you know, he was appealing to a different genre, you know, sort of like headbangers and things like that. We got anybody out here? Let me go on the Instagram. Let me see who's out here. You know, so he was appealing to headbangers and rockers and things like that until Panda. So they heard that and brought him over to hip hop, and he got ridiculed and you know, yeah. Let me take this down. I apologize. I could have seen something on here. Anyway, and he got ridiculed for, they say, sounding like Future. Like, sounding like Future? That's crazy. You know, he don't, I mean, he can't help what he sound like. You know what I mean? They say not sounding like Future. He does sound like Future, trying to copy off of Future. Put it that way. He definitely wasn't trying to copy off of Future, and he definitely wasn't trying to come over to the hip hop side because he was enjoying what he was doing. He was making money where he was at, and he was appealing to a certain audience, his genre. You know what I mean? So what's up, Seven? DJ Seven? That's right. Gonna be doing a few things with Seven. I need you guys to get in here and look at the podcast. We in here. Definitely come on and so that we can be in here by the time my guest gets here, and she'll be here about 5:30. So that's what we're gonna do, and I think that we're really gonna enjoy her. I want some people to come in on Instagram. So what have you guys been up to? We got a lot of things going on. Booked and busy. Fire's booked and busy. Doing her thing. A lot of different things is about coming about to change. It's just gonna be a lot more coming up. I'm booked. So let me give you guys some more music while we're waiting. There'll be.
Straight out the gate, I ain't for the jokes. When your full eyes wide open, I'm trying to pull a hoax. Everything they claiming that they hate, they support the most. They promote these bozos, but ignore the goats. I pity fools that disapprove. Always in it to win it, these are predicted moves. Calculated, my style is sacred, I'm proud to state it. Generational curses working on how to break it. Struggle when I hit the stage. Confident, but I'm up because of my humble ways. Custom made, why they jumping waves? Wasn't since my younger days, trust is hustle paid. First time we speak about the feature, got us in me pockets. Competition defeated, needed like Jimmy Buckets. Man, I can drop a tutorial the way I make it plays without an audible. A picture perfect person in reality. Living out my purpose, spinning words, escaping poverty. Gotta take a love for making follow me. Black is the shade I'm proud to be. My motto be to maintain, stay my plan like a policy. Set the point, plan evident. There's no questioning. Key to success, mind the business you're invested in. Wordsmith, ENT, client and president. World still need MCs, I'm just a testament. Highly recommend for them jokers to vacate. Know it's the they say, they ain't out of short and a day late. Masses don't support what they make. No shine, she get hit with a clothesline. Spitting those rhymes, I'm in demand. Album shit scared in no time, you getting scammed. Spinning bands to get a cosign, we not in the light. You Craig Elo up in his mind. Put the game away with the J and tell you suckers good night. Yeah, I'll probably never give a fuck. Definitely going nuts, cause I'm up. You wasting your breath, talking to me tough. Shut up. Fuck, get the kick in them nuts. Keep the mitt, run it up. Click too tight knit. Will you never be one of us? After the show, all the hoes come with us. She says she love me, but I say it's lust. Either way, we gon' fuck. Yup, she with it. Been there and did it. Been hitting and quitting these bitches since drop. And I can't, but no, you can't. It's like I'm falling in your pants. Do the show, I hope you can see it bulging out my pants. I go local la vida, can't nobody keep up. Come on, smoking like a fajita, do the be like Tina. It's the killer. I wrote the shit in that whole villa. Dinner like Quentin Miller. Living legend, still iller than these niggas. From North Philly to South Philly to West Side. The Southwest, I'm representing with my head high. Fuck with my down spot like a little Lincoln them. We let the Casamigo in the people pick up on this Pedro. I stay low and keep firing. Ain't no retirement, I'm riding till it's firing. Yeah, that's just get what they claim when I'm in here, I'm running shit. Your friend of me is Pedro to kill him, no funny shit. Come pay your key to me, agree and get your buddy hit. Next year's triple the fee. Come on, bitch, I'm in demand. Album shit to skate in no time, you getting scammed. Spinning bands to get a cosign, we nothing alike. We Greg Elo up against Mike. Put the game away with the J and tell you suckers tonight.
called Good Night. That's Good Night featuring Petey Craig. Nice joint right there, right? We're going to get into this next one in a minute. That's a good joint right there. So I invited some people in, close. I mean, I think they got a few things that they might want to say about music, about this guest coming up, about events that's coming up, some things that we're working on, some things we're about to do. So hopefully, we can get somebody to come in as well. So, that was Josh. Yeah, she's gonna come back too. All right, so we're talking about genres. So make sure that the genre that you choose is something that you will stick to. There's nothing wrong with trying other things and combine them into your show or into your performances or your music creations. All right. Let me go in here. All right, so this is 40. Y'all hold on this. I'm going to go in and greet my guests and get my guests in here. All right, here we go. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Crazy, need some Adderall. My throwaway is stupid in your catalog. Smoke you don't want that at all. Riverside vibes, I be standing tall. Creating my own shot, they ain't fixed the ball. I never let it go to my heart. My city blew me, but ironically, I go in the dark. Without the analytics, just like she give us, I handle business. I can't stand the critics. And they did it the way they put it, they might learn a bit. Level with respect, you gotta earn to get. No sun in the throne, I deserve to sit. Focus on my vocals, give them nervous shit. Get a shit, niggas is over with. The classic filler hit. Reincarnated, God put it all breaking for real. Boss making a meal, so the talent. Ain't around, they know about them. What's for me to Corniana, boy, I'm known for styling. I grew up around the corner from Boob. He was in the next series, watching up on the tube. I was born with this groove, like what can I prove to put chapters on notice? It's like I'm fussing this news, don't know how to take it. Is it denial or hatred? Maybe it's both. I'm rising and they afraid of my growth. Afraid to be alone with looting and beat. Fitness and proof, but we roll, but I'm staying afloat. Getting in the truck, everywhere like shattered glass. This ain't having fast. I need all of my training, don't do that half in hand. It started off as a dream. I used to rap in class, put my heart in this thing. Never let this habit pass. Look at that active man, legend in my city, can't nobody check me. Popping heavy like a bus, rockin' steady, see on a child. Do me well, pressing down the second. When I fell, shooting fell, can I reject me? Life is a toxic shit. No matter how out of pocket she get, I fought to commit. One thing she gotta submit. And give me all that I deserve. I'll lay my way through the shade. How the fuck I emerge? Question how I'm getting better every album. Give me space to create, homie, you never crowded. They say this forever, dominated, reconciling. Fantasy player, I'm 99 and every column.
All right, guys, we're back here. That was Del P. This is 40. Yep, off that People's MC album. And my guest is here. Everyone, welcome to the podcast, Calina Stacks.
Yes, what's good, everybody? Calina Stacks.
Come on in, honey. It's hot. Pull that chair over there. You're going to stay here with me.
Oh, okay.
You can come over here so you can feel this fan because it's hot as hell up in here. They closed up. Yeah, so this is the Comfort Level Podcast. So I named it the Comfort Level Podcast so that people can voice everything so that we can be comfortable comfortable and just, just talk like normal, cuss, whatever we gotta do.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Oh shit, that's right.
Okay.
That's right. So you don't have to feel like you all up in the professional setting.
Okay.
Even though we professional and we do the damn thing.
You wanna try
right there, that light right there, that's the camera.
Okay.
Like, I mean, you don't have to look at it, but just in case, you want somebody to see your eyes straight up. My eyes is all over the place because I'm always looking to see who's looking. All right, so I got some notes.
Okay.
All right. So we got Calina Stacks in the building. Yes. And first thing I want to say is, before you came, I was talking to him about selecting the genre.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was saying, you have the genre that you select is, a reflection of you, or, just do, and you have to target the audience that you want. You know what I mean?
I guess sometimes.
And sometimes, wait a minute, before you go in there, it may not even be you, because that could be just your stage thing.
Yeah.
And then you know what I mean? You back.
Right. Back to the normal world.
That's right. I mean, I know there's people that do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I mean, you gotta find balance, I guess.
Yeah, you find balance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you target your audience, and that's how you go up.
Yeah.
And it's not bad even to mix genres either.
No. I mean, I think you find your comfortability level and just ride the wave. That's how I think
that's what you did.
I mean,
how did you find it?
I mean, me personally, I created my own wave, because it's hard to sometimes put yourself in a box with so many stuff, so many genres, R&B, hip hop, trap, so many genres. I created my own genre actually. It's called sexy. I call it sexy trap.
Sexy trap. That's what we
got.
Call
it sexy trap.
Get that up there. Hey,
sexy trap.
I sent you a link to come in. That's actually my co-host, my DJ. They all here.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, they was watching or whatever. She to come in, yes. So this is Calina Stacks. She created the genre, the sexy trap.
Sexy trap music.
Yeah. And you combine that with dance. Somewhere I seen that. Dance.
Well, sexy trap.
You dance off the music.
Well, it's sexy trap. So, being a female artist, I come with some lyrical. Come a little heavy lyrically when it comes to my bars. I sing as well. So, but I'm a female. It's hard to be placed into that box with trap music, because my music it's hard, but it's still kind of soft because I'm a woman, and I'm sexy, and I bring sexy to my music. So it's sexy trap. Women be in the trap just like these niggas be in the trap. We be in the trap too.
Right. You be in the trap, y'all know that, right? Don't get it.
Yeah, be in the trap. So, that's just my version. That's just my female version of trap music. Put a little sexy on it.
When did you know that you wanted to come into music culture?
I've been musically inclined my whole life. I never really took it to the level of where I'm at now, putting out music and things like that. Until my son expressed to me one time that he wanted to be a rapper.
Oh yeah.
But he's good.
How old is he?
Right now, Zion is about, I think he's 22 now. But this was way back when he was just a kid. Mm-hmm. And I genuinely started writing and putting out music only because I just wanted to show him how easy it was. It's something you can do. It's not something that's not attainable.
That shit ain't easy. I'm a rapper.
I mean, but for a child,
I can write something, but
I mean, but if you take
it would be good because I wrote it, but like there's no beat or anything.
Yeah, but it means something to you.
I never even said it out loud.
Yeah, but it means something to you. It's self-expression. Artists, you got beautiful paintings in here. That's somebody's self-expression, and to somebody, to one person, it might be just some garbage. Yeah, but to somebody with an eye who will find value in that, and you never know. People find value in me. You feel me? So it's like you never know.
That's right.
So
I
that's
didn't
what.
know anybody would even fuck with me at all.
Yeah,
Like doing
listen,
podcasts and
you'll be
music
surprised.
promotion and all that. Look around. Look
Yeah,
at all these people fuck with
exactly.
me.
You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised that how your voice can actually be heard by someone. And that was my whole point with showing my son. You said this is something you want to do. If he said he wanted to, I don't know, sell lemonade, I'd have showed him how it's easy to attain that. Everything you want is attainable. It's all about you putting your mind to it and having the passion to keep going and keep going.
That's it.
And that's all I did. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. That's how I got to where I'm at now. I have such a long catalog of songs. But it all started with me just trying to show my son, put your mind to something. All you gotta do is put it in action.
That's a good story. That's a good story because I never heard nobody say they did it just to show their son.
Yeah.
I've never heard that. That's crazy. Good.
It's real.
Yeah. So let the people know where you come from. You born and raised.
Born and raised in Camden, New Jersey. CMD in the building.
CMD in the building. That's right. Jersey. Y'all heard it.
Yeah.
So it says that you been working and collabing and doing a lot.
Yeah.
Stuff with Madhouse Records and stuff like that.
Shout out to Madhouse Records.
Winning first place and stuff like
that.
All of them. And you opened for Trina?
I opened for Trina back in
was it
2016, 2017 when she came to perform at Onyx. I was her man at Onyx.
I've never been into Trina.
She's you listen to her lyrics, she's a bad bitch. She's the baddest.
Huh?
So
I know she's probably the baddest.
But when it comes to lyrical content,
I like her cousin.
Who's that?
Bobby Lights.
Okay. Yes, we love Bobby. We love Bobby. We love Bobby. Yes. Yes. Give me some Bobby.
Yeah. Yeah. But you got a lot of records. You work with a lot of DJs and stuff like that.
Catalogs. Yeah. When I first started out,
that was the move, though.
Yeah, that was the move. I was sending my music because when I first started out, mixtapes was the thing. I was just telling my partner on the way over here, like, I got mixtapes that's out. Like, that's crazy that we came from that era of when all I had to do was drop a mixtape.
Right.
So it was crazy, and that's what I did. I'm on DJ Young Mr. C mixtapes. I'm on all kinds of mixtapes from all different types of
DJ Bankroll, Coast to Coast.
Yeah, I did Coast to Coast.
She's doing
which was amazing, by the way. That was lit. Yeah, that was lit.
All this stuff, yeah.
Right now, I'm just I'm dropping music, new music that I've been writing, I've been recording. I just been kind of like, it's all about timing for me. Like, I felt like before I was dropping music and it just wasn't the right time for the sound that I was given.
That.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand that because I know I can't say that word. I know guys, artists and MCs with catalogs of music.
Yeah.
So and
it's all about
even
timing.
My artist. I have an artist. Yeah,
because you can drop music and if people ain't ready to receive it, it could go unheard.
Yeah.
Let
me see if I can pull something up so we can hear something you got. What's good?
Well, I just dropped my new single, Air.
Air. Yeah. All right, I got it. I usually do like Spotify. Because what I like to do is stream the music. Because I pay for Spotify. I want to stream it so I get credit for it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I buy music as well. I usually
always support the artist.
Purchase my guest music.
Even the independent artists, it's always important.
That's why I was playing that LP because I purchased that. Wait a minute. I don't have it in there because I've been all over the place.
Right.
Then I got it. Me and that Z. Oh my God. I want to stay away from that. All right, Air, let's go. You want to introduce it or tell anything about it? Why you wrote it? Or
all of my music is self-expression. It's either something I'm going through, an experience that I've already went through, something that I'm healing from.
Right.
So I wrote that song because I was in love. So that song is about me being in love.
Okay.
But
so
interpreting the words of Sexy Track because I'm a little gangster.
Okay, a little gangster. Okay, Air is on all streaming platforms, so guys, you make sure y'all go stream this song to get these numbers up. All right.
Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music,
Everywhere.
Amazon. I'm everywhere and anywhere you stream music. So
So yeah.
Your love feels good to me. Feels like I'm walking on air. Smooth like a symphony. I don't wanna lose this feeling. So I'm gonna go hard. Just show you that I'm giving it my all.
I'm official brand ambassador of Coca-Cola. The Black Coca-Cola.
Black Coca-Cola.
I want you to know I appreciate it. The way you love me. The way you love me. You make me feel free like I can do anything. The way you love me. Make me feel like your queen championship game and I hold on to it. Never take last for granted, no. When I'm wrong, you let me know. No before you go if you want this love to grow. I'm just trying to let you know that I'm never letting go. Your love is good to me. Feels like I'm walking on air. Smooth like a symphony. I don't wanna lose this feeling. So I'm gonna go hard. Just to show you that I'm giving this my all in all in all. Give me keys to the whip, you know that's me, I'm like shit. I want you to know I appreciate it. The way you love me, and we gon' always win. Love everlasting. I swear, I don't wanna lose this feeling. Love everlasting. Baby, I swear, I don't wanna lose this feeling. Your love feels good to me. Feels like I'm walking on air. Smooth like a symphony. I don't wanna lose this feeling. So I'm gonna go hard. Just to show you that I'm giving this my all in all in all. The way you loving me. I appreciate you.
I really love it. It's nice. The song is nice. I really love it. It's got a lot of feeling in it. It's just almost like a breath of fresh air.
That's what I be trying to say.
You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like trap.
It's a bop. It's a bop.
No, but it doesn't feel too tracky.
Not too trappy.
Not too trappy. I like that.
It's softened up.
Where do you record it? Like, do you use different studios or the same studio? Like,
so it's crazy because when I first started, it was really hard to get in a studio. Guys always want to be like, yeah, you fucking or no.
I know.
When you come in like, and I was paying what I weigh.
I hate the studio.
What you need, like. But no, like it was crazy. Like it was for a long time, it was hard for me to get in the studio. And then I met up with some friends who knew some people, like genuine friends who knew some people who who were rapping. So that's how,
man.
yeah. So they were. It was like a crew of guys. AMG, all money good. And so I started out with them, and I started going to the studio with them, and it was all love. So I started out recording with Reese Banger Productions.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so that was lit, and I pretty much recorded most of my music with him.
Okay, wait a minute. You said Reese Banger or Reese Bang On?
No, Reese Banger.
Reese Banger.
Yeah, Banger Productions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We fuck with Banger. We fuck with Banger.
Oh yeah, shout out to Banger. Shout out to Banger.
Yeah, we fuck with Banger. He's with us all the time.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So I started out with him, but for me, like it always, they from Philly, so it's like for me, it was for me it's it was a personal thing. Like I'm from Camden. I wanted this to be a hometown affair, but it just wasn't happening for me. And then I started putting out music, and then other producers started like being receiving. So I recorded a lot of my like later tracks. I recorded with Sin City, so I recorded with him. You know, it's all love. At the end of the day, I like to pay for my studio time. You know, something that don't respect it. But
I was just wondering, you know, my artist, he only can record with one person. And he act like it, you know what I mean? He do, but I mean, his best music comes out when he stays with.
Would you comfortable with it?
Yeah, with his producer. So,
I mean, I'm open to work. You know, like I feel like I'm flexible as an artist. That you know, some people might hear your voice and may hear your sound a totally different way from another producer. You know, I've recorded songs with one producer and then re-recorded it somewhere else, and it had a totally different vibe, a totally different sound from just because of one person heard my vision one way, and another person heard my vision another way.
Exactly,
so, you know,
exactly.
I'm open.
That's why Spark. Your name is Spark. Spark stay with Mike because Mike know what he want. Mike know what beats to give him. You know what I mean? And
yeah, some people just see a vision.
Yeah. He knows.
I mean, for me, I'm an independent artist, so everything for me is all hands on. I handpick all my beats. If my son makes beats too, so if it ain't something I'm not grabbing from him, you know, I'm handpicking all my beats. They gotta fit the vibe that I'm on.
Right.
I write all my stuff. I'm putting out all my music. It's all me. You feel me? So I have a lot more say so over my vision. I can be like, no, I didn't like how that sounded. Later it again, where somebody else might sound completely fine. So you know, that's the beauty of being an independent artist, I think. So I'm grateful for that.
Well, we're independent, but I don't know. The time seemed like a little bit has changed because we all hollering this independent, and we're alone. You know what I mean? We're alone. Sometimes you can't do everything alone, and well, lately we've been coming together. We trying to come together. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So on the 18th, we're having a thing. We picked. It's three of us: the DJ, B&B Studio, and Nick. We picked 5 artists to, for as a team.
Okay.
You know, even though each one of those artists are independent.
Okay.
You know,
what are you providing to them? Like, are you providing?
Well,
because they don't like you don't hear people doing A&R and stuff like that. That's what
we do. A&R, artist development. Yeah. We make sure that the artists are, getting booked.
Yeah.
Travel. They're getting awards and compensation.
Yeah,
that's what we try to do.
Because at the end of it,
you know what I mean. But the main thing on my part, what I do is I'm a plug.
Okay.
I'm a plug. I plug people in. You know, I know people. You know, I might not. I might not be the one to call up and say, hey, yeah, nigga, yo, Jay, do a story on Calina, but you know, she will.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
so it's just I'm a connection to a lot of stuff, you know, and I like to be everywhere.
Yeah. It's hard to be
I got something new in
10
my
different
brain
places.
I'm about to do too. Like I'm hoping it pops up. I'm hoping.
Okay.
Yeah, I got something new. But on what is it? May 11th, we have an all-female show.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We would like to get in. We have a Fleet and Coast to Coast TJ.
Okay.
TJ 7. It was just on here. And it's
I did Coast to
what's
Coast.
the name of that thing?
I did Coast to Coast. I did it in New York.
But it's for RTM radio.
Mm-hmm.
It's a live broadcast or something on the radio or whatever. I got it down here, but I can't mess up my stuff trying to find it. You know,
May 11th. If you send the invite,
it's May 11th.
I would gladly be more than welcome.
That would be nice.
Oh, you got people on here. Yeah, you're.
That was him. Oh, comments is up. They didn't come in. Come into the podcast. Check your inbox.
There's a light shining on me.
Yeah, I know the light is back.
It's heaven. No, I'm playing.
I know. I saw it. She said, Arsenio Jenkins. She's Fire Nation Flames. She's yeah. That light. That's from that light. That's the way I turned the camera up this time. But it's what is it? I'm on it. What's the account's name so I can find it? What? Click on the link. You can't get in. Let me see if I can invite him in here so he can explain this thing to us. I'm gonna go like this. They can still see you, by the way, while you're doing this. Let me see. DJ. All right, there you go. Now let me do her too while we get you. There's some connections. All right, there y'all go. The email has been sent out. And y'all can jump in on the podcast if you have any questions. I need you to explain what's going on May 11th for Calina.
Where's the location?
Chester.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Is this something soundstage?
Yeah.
I just did a show for them. I'm on. Yeah. I think my episode is on.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yes,
I think I did an episode on
Strong Arm.
Yeah.
Like,
I did a. Yeah. I got an episode. Oh snap! I have an episode on Roku. I have an episode on Roku TV. I can't now.
Right.
It's crazy because I should know this, but
it's okay. We'll find it. I'm a good digger.
Yeah, but they did a full interview for me.
I'm in a loud background. Okay. Well, you can put. Well, you can't talk if you put the mute button on. All right. She can't come in. But anyway, I want DJ to come in so he could tell us about it. But you basically know about it. It's what he's doing is leading up to this Atlanta tour that we got going on. So all that stuff. It's a lot of stuff going on. I'd be busy. We'd be so busy. Like, do you ever find that? Do you do a lot of showcasing?
I do. I do. I enjoy being on stage.
Yeah.
Getting my music heard. Like, you know, most people are, you know, want to fill a stadium and stuff like that. And of course, that's a goal of mine too. I'm not going to take away from that. But I'm willing to build to get to that. I'm building my fan base. I have a natural fan base. I don't have my fan base is naturally people with me. They fuck with me. You don't. You just ain't figured out what song of mine you ain't. You figured out what song you like that. It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming. I'm a vibe.
I like
So,
that. You figure out what song
yeah.
you like. It's one on here that I like.
Yeah.
Is this it? Back to business.
Oh yeah, that was my last thing. Yeah, that was my
That was before that one.
Yeah, that's more trappy. That's trappy. I got bars on that one.
And that came out in 2022.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see that. Back to business, guys.
Grind time, yeah, back to business. This world is cold, I hustle hard in the streets. Yeah, I'm so religious. All I ask you is for your loyalty. When you get done, just come back to me. Just come back to me. Grind time, yeah, back to business. This world is cold, I hustle hard in these streets. Yeah, I'm so religious. All I ask you for is loyalty. When you get done, you just come back to me. Just come back to me. I'm calling out of work today. Sleeping in an appointment, round 3. And all I can think about is you touching me, holding me, holding up my wing. Yeah, you make me feel like a queen. I'm a bad boy. Open up car doors, compliment me all the time. Got me smiling ear to ear, both sides like a pull off the blunt after a holiday. You always let me have my way. Ooh, I can't deny it, baby. You got me feeling so was I. Keys to the Bentley coupe, no test drive. He says whatever he has, he's on mine. But I can't ignore my grind. I gotta hustle, babe. This lady will stand on her own 2 feet. This independent, yeah, she got her own shit. Back secure in the bag, ain't no telling how long this shit. Grind time, get back to business. This world is cool to hustle hard in these streets. Yeah, I'm so resilient. And all I ask you for is loyalty. When you done, you just come back to me. Just come back to me. In my room, photos in the cut. Reading secrets to lateral thinking. Oh my gosh, has my Lord forsaken me? The streets are gritty, you don't live around here. Where you live is clean and pretty. After dark, you wouldn't dare walk through my city. Saying stores and crime on every corner. Church the next trip after leaving the coroner. Sluggy roads, push past, Pokex, New McDonald's, Happy Meals, but they carry the neck. I just want you to safely make it back to me. Shit is real in these streets. Make me feel good. Ain't nothing like a brother from the hood. The epitome of king in search of his queen. And all you asking is for loyalty. Ooh, I can't deny it, baby. You got me feeling so was I. Keys to the Bentley coupe, no test drive. He says whatever he has, he's on mine. But I can't ignore my grind. I gotta hustle, babe. Miss Lady will stand on her own 2 feet. Miss Independent, yeah, she got her shit. Back secure in the bag, ain't no telling how long this shit gonna get back to business. This world is cold and hustle hard in these streets. Yeah, I'm so resilient. And all I ask you for is loyalty. When you get done, you just come back to me. Just come back to me. Grind time, get back to business. This world is cold and hustle hard in these streets. Yeah, I'm so resilient. And all I ask you for is loyalty. When you get done, you just come back to me. Just come back to me.
Wow.
A little more trappy.
Yeah, a little more trappy. Yeah, that's nice. It's nice. I really like your music. You know what I mean? You know, but when you say sexy trap, you know, some people thought that it was gonna be real, like some grimy, raunchy stuff. Yeah, some raunchy stuff. You know, it's not raunchy.
No, I mean,
No, it's not raunchy.
And you know,
it's just sexy, guys. Hello.
but I'm in the track.
That's right. We stay in the track. I wonder why nobody ever told me though that you did music like in the family.
I've been doing music for a while.
I know, but you know our families is like this. That's crazy, y'all.
You know, your family get to learn one side of you.
I kept telling them. I kept saying.
I'm always Lil Riley.
I was showing them the flyer and stuff. I was. I ain't saying nothing else on booty and Look, I mean, we have an interview or whatever. I didn't even know who it was. I said, "You see who it is?" It's like, oh shit, yeah, yeah.
Like I said, your family get to know you a certain way. You know, it's crazy. You already bring up my dad. My dad, I did a podcast one time, and he was sitting right there. Before I did it, you know. It rings every time I do a performance, every time I do a podcast, every time I do a radio interview. I hear my dad's voice. He said, "Okay, baby, don't embarrass us now."
Yeah.
I'm like, I got it, Dad. I got it.
Yeah. Don't embarrass us now. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, your dad was one of a kind. He got on my nerves sometimes. Not all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes he got on my nerves. So, but either that, but I mean, your family is my family.
Yeah.
This song Air was introduced to me by Val.
Yeah.
Val told me.
Hey, Auntie.
Yeah.
I've been doing music for a while. My dad, he was very supportive of my.
He never told me you made music.
I know it's crazy. It's crazy. He approved a lot of my songs.
I know he knew that I did music, but maybe he just didn't want to,
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's crazy that he held that in. I don't know. Maybe he didn't feel like it was something I was serious about. I don't know, because he helped me out a lot with my music, so it's good for that. But
maybe I wasn't paying.
My dad makes sense of the things that he did. He had his own sense of making the decision. So I don't feel like no weirdness. Like, why did he made sense of whatever he made sense of.
You know what? All these years, I've always seen it like in public or whatever, but that one time I heard them really talk like brother and sister. I mean, they was getting them. I was like, Dad was using all this foul language and all this stuff, but he could do that because that's his sister.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And I was like. I just never heard him be like so tight, like
no sugarcoating. No sugarcoating my dad. He let you know, and it's funny because it was no sugarcoating my dad, and sometimes he could, he's Jamaican, so they tend to be abrasive. Yeah, my grandfather was working here. My grandfather came here as a worker from Spanish Town, Jamaica. So he grew up very stern, very But my dad, as
Mr. Benny.
Yes.
Was he man?
My granddad, yeah. My granddad.
He was. I know that too.
Yeah. But, the one thing I loved about my dad was he never had to wonder what he was talking about. He made it perfectly clear.
I know.
He was never he never left you like, what did he mean by he never left you with that thought. My dad always left you with a clear understanding on where he stood and how he felt on anything, as abrasive as he would be. Or aggressive as it would sound, you knew where he was at with shit.
Yeah.
I mean, in these days and times, it's kind of crazy, but
I'm like that though. I'm like that too.
Yeah,
I don't want nobody to misunderstand what I'm saying.
You gotta appreciate the realness.
Sometimes they don't like how it comes out.
Yeah. Sometimes, to be honest, it gotta come out the way it gotta come out that way, because you can say something nice and the emphasis of it, the seriousness of it. People don't feel that. Sometimes you gotta make people feel you saying. You understand what I'm saying?
Hello. See, nobody understands that when I tell them
I can say, excuse me, please don't stand next to me, or I can be like, yo, watch where you standing. Like, which one?
Look, she got 50 million questions on here for you.
Oh wow.
Oh, how long have we known? Oh, well, she didn't know me, but I knew when she was born. I knew when she was born. Yeah. And she wants to know if you have any upcoming shows or
so May 2nd, I'm doing a showcase, and she was just talking about showcases. I'll be looking at so much stuff. Let me see where I got this one at. This is in Kearney. I'm in Kearney, New Jersey.
Kearney, yeah.
May 2nd. That's a Thursday.
You see this damn stuff with thoughts.
And I'm constantly like booking, so it's like I'm always finding something to do. Not like I be, but I like being out there. I like getting, and not even just for me. Like you meet new artists, you meet other people out here on the grind.
That's what
doing what you're doing, and you learn stuff, and you network, and you be like, oh, for real? That's all.
Y'all hear this?
Some dude hit me in my inbox.
Cause y'all hear this? Somebody's actually saying this shit.
Yeah.
Other than me.
Everything. Listen. I'm
an artist.
All because I wanted to show my son how easy it was. I've learned all of this on my own. I've learned how to distribute my own music. But this came from me meeting people and talking to people.
I had to do the same thing.
I didn't learn that just sitting in the house.
I don't sing,
right,
and rap,
and stuff like Yeah, but I had to learn all of that stuff. You
I had
don't
to
learn
learn it
you gotta
too.
meet people and
I had to
like,
learn it too.
somebody inboxed me and
Still
asked
learning.
me and asked me. He said, "Hey, how are you getting your music to play on Facebook like that?" I said, "Bro, you gotta distribute your music.
You distribute
Your music.
you
That's
pay
all you
for
gotta
it.
do."
You gotta pay for it.
Yeah, my music's
Invest in
distributed.
yourself.
I'm anywhere and everywhere you stream music.
Yeah.
You want to use my video? You want to use one of my songs for your little TikTok video and do a challenge? I'm on there. Calina Stacks. You want to do use my music to as your stream while you post a picture or something on your Facebook or on your Instagram? I'm all that. Calina Stacks. I'm everywhere, anywhere you stream music. YouTube, Apple Music. I'm everywhere and everywhere. So that was something I had to learn though. I had to learn that. That wasn't something I just. But that's what you get when you go out and you network with people, and show support.
Yep, and it goes a long way because you never know what the connection. Like we always say, the reason why I do this podcast too is you never know who's watching.
Yeah,
you never know. And I get some good people watching.
Yeah, here it is.
They may not even be watching right now.
I'll send it to you.
To
Road Today's Summit. Thursday.
What's today's summit?
This is
send it so I can advertise it.
It's at Jimmy's in Kearney.
Time to start. That's May 3rd.
May 2nd.
May 2nd.
Mm-hmm. It says doors open at 6. Show starts at 7. I'll probably hit the stage like 8:30. I'll find out like after sound check and all that stuff.
Okay. Wow, yeah.
I just saw you too. You was busy moving around that night at the 420 event
you was there
in Philly. Yeah, at the De Niro. Yeah. Yep, I was like that.
I wasn't there.
You was.
No,
that wasn't you.
That wasn't me.
No, his and hers.
No. Oh yeah, yes it was. Yes it was. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
That was me.
Yeah, I was supposed to perform that night, but
it wasn't a 420.
You was in
it
there.
wasn't actually
right.
Yeah.
You was there.
That was us that they was talking about. So I don't know how long. That was us when it was like just by management. They got on the mic and was like, management just needs to let y'all know y'all can't be smoking y'all weed up in here. Me and my whole crew left when they said that. It was like 5 of us. We got up and left. I didn't even perform yet because of that.
I just came to see Meek, what's going on.
No, it was a good showcase. Like the showcase was lit. I ain't gonna lie, it was lit. But when they said that, I was like, oh, I was still waiting to perform. It was getting like to the end of the night. 420. Yeah, I thought it was a 420 event. 420 event. Yeah.
No, I went to a 420.
No, I saw it where you was at. That shit was lit. That's where I should have been at. That's where I should have been at. It's crazy because you know what? Every 420 I end up spending my 420 in Trenton. This is the first year that I actually wasn't in Trenton.
You should have came.
And I got a car. I'm a member over there.
Where Rob's? I mean,
at the smoke shop. Yeah, I'm a whole member. I've been a member there.
Weed man.
Yeah, I've been a member. I've been a member there. I've been a member with them since 2012.
Get out.
And he was locked up and came home.
I used to go.
He was free on the steps, smoking weed on the steps and all that. Yeah, I've been a member since then. I don't know if they had a studio over there at one time. Red Velvet. My first song I ever recorded, I recorded with them over there.
Okay.
Red Velvet, yeah. They had a studio over there.
Damn, I wish you would have came up there. We'd had a good time.
I know y'all had a good time.
Yes.
I don't know what I was thinking.
We
got kicked out. They got on the mic that night.
It
was like, management needs to let y'all know that this is not, y'all can't smoke y'all weed in here. Look, it was crazy because we was rolling up. We was in we just blazing. We just put it out, rolling up again. It was like, yeah. I'm like, it's a 420 event. That's weird. Like, I'm about to burn some open bean. This is weird. Like, I was like, oh no, we out. I was already.
I seen the ashtray on the table, and I was asking.
That's what we did.
I saw the ashtray on the table. And I was asking, can we smoke it?
That's exactly what happened to us.
Because I've never known to smoke in his and hers.
Yeah, that's true too. But people, when they crowded and shit like that, people They don't really say nothing. They got the hookah going. I've been in there without that kind of like I've been in his and hers where they just it's just a bar.
Yeah.
And it's smoking in there. Like any bar in Philly, you get it, it get like that. But they was adamant about that. They was adamant that night. I was like, oh, I already decided I wasn't going to perform because it was like getting late. But I was still like staying to support. And they had some decent. They had some like the I forgot the little young girl. What was her name? She was a little no, the young John. Yeah, girl, yeah, you was there. You seen that?
I saw that.
Yes, that was
that
lit.
before.
I love the crowd participation. I love the like that was she was lit.
Yeah,
she was lit. And the other day there was a couple of good performances. So I had a good time.
The host was a friend of mine, so I came to see.
Yeah, she performed too. She was lit.
And she also real good friends with the guy that I was with. He
Okay.
was crying.
Oh God.
He said he was supposed to perform with somebody, but they already performed and gone. So he didn't perform.
Yeah.
I wanted to go home. So
yeah, I was gonna take the opportunity, but to be honest, it was the end of the night. It was winding down. Like I don't know if y'all, for people that go out, there's a vibe, there's a tone that gets set when it's time to get the hell on.
Yes. You can tell it.
You could tell, like the whole people start cleaning up around you, like that kind of vibe. Like, yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just stay. I'm gonna roll up, and I'm gonna sit here and enjoy my time supporting the rest of the artists that was performing that night. So I didn't end up performing that night. So
So she's also asked what inspired you to create this genre. She probably didn't hear you when we went through that already. You say because you're a woman, that men was hard on you. Yeah. Men are hard on the women when they come into the game. Simple as that. You know what I mean? There's some of them are though. I know a lot of
I can only speak from my experience.
They want to deal with the women now.
Yeah, but it's always on a overly sexualized. Like I was just telling my partner, I sat in the car, like we listened to some of my mixtapes. I was letting him hear. I was like, this is how I came out. I came out with bars and lyrically spitting. They didn't want to hear that. Like they want to hear sexualized. Everything got to be so hypersexualized. Like, and I get it. We all grown, but
they want you to act like Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, why the only time I can spit bars is if I'm talking about sucking dick or whatever. Like
exactly.
I got way more to say than that. My life ain't all about that. My life ain't all about laying on my back. But the only way that's acceptable is if you hypersexualizing it. And I can't help the fact that I'm sexy woman. I'm gonna use that to its advantage as much as I can. But it doesn't mean that all the music that I put out has to be hyperly sexually explicit.
Right.
That's not all I have to say.
It's a message. It depends on what message that you want to put out and how you feel it. That's how most artists come up with things. Like
my song "Air" that I just put out. I put that song out because it's like we're living in a time where it's hard out here for these black men, and they hear all the time on how they not doing right, how they could do better, and how we're failing as a society because of them. I just want y'all for the black men that's out there giving their all and doing what they need to do to hold the black women down. We appreciate you, and that's what my song "Air" is saying. Brother, we appreciate you. All the little stuff, the big stuff, we appreciate you. Yeah. So that's what my song "Air" was about.
That's nice.
Yeah, but
that's a nice feeling. I know that.
Ain't about me laying on my back. Ain't about me popping it. No. I got more to say than just that. So.
They what I'm saying. It just. I go back and I listen to some songs and it just you be here I'm saying little things, you know what I mean? Like guy called us a dumb bitch and all this stuff, like, and we been singing them songs. And did you hear what he called you in the beginning?
Oh yeah, you talking about that?
We ain't good, but we still good. Do you hear him call saying "oh" in the beginning?
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Aaron Hall them.
Yeah.
All this dumb bitch.
Yeah. I don't know how like a lot of people missed that. I heard that from day one.
In the second verse.
I come from back in the day with the point eights. The young boys used to come through with them point eights banging, and that's all you heard right before the song started. So
that was the name of the song.
Piece of My Love.
Piece of My Love. Yeah. The whole damn song, he's telling you you only can have the piece I can give you.
I got somebody else.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you what you need.
Yeah. No questions asked. He said.
So lay back and relax.
That's right. Y'all,
I'm gonna love you right now.
What takes me out? He says, I'm giving you the piece you can have. That's all I can have, dog. Is that it? I'm giving you the piece you can have.
For some people, that's okay. We ain't going,
Yes, for some people.
Because there was a lot of babies made to just a piece of my love.
Yeah. But we jammed and jammed and jammed and jammed, to that, what's the name? And then you got the little kids singing, whoop, 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 whoop. Like, I said, don't let her say it no more.
Oh, God.
Turn it off.
Don't crack it up.
Turn it off. I said, don't let her say it no more because you don't know what it means. I said, let's do the song and then decide you want your 5-year-old going to sing that.
See, and that's another thing too. Like, a lot of music is not. Excuse me. A lot of music is not like age appropriate. When I was, I don't know. I came up different. Like, we wasn't allowed to listen to certain songs. Like, the first time I heard Eazy-E. The first time I heard that, I was like maybe 10, maybe 11, and I only heard like a snippet of it. My homegirl from school.
My dad was playing.
My homegirl from school let me borrow her tape because she had it on a cassette tape. She let me borrow it, and I went home and tried to listen to it. My mom snatched that out. Like, where is this and where did you get it from? I was grown. I was almost, I think I was like maybe 14, 15. But I actually heard all the music that I wasn't allowed to hear. Like, I actually, and it's the same thing now. Like, none of the music now is age appropriate. They got little kids talking about pop it. Little mama, you is only 3. What is you popping? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. They don't understand it. Nobody's explaining it to them. Or, you know what I mean?
I try to now to just like.
Because it's because we can't listen to music because we got our kids and stuff around, and if we listen to it, they're gonna listen.
Well, there's feel good music though. There's feel good music. Like, it's like for me, like that's what it like is for me. Like when you're around certain environment, you ain't popping.
I like drill.
I love drill music. Look, listen, I was just telling my son the other day. It's a part like when they be rapping in the video, and then the music cuts out, and all you hear is them like. I think that's like the most littest. I think that's like the most littest thing. Like, whoever started that shit is amazing. Like, every time that shit happens in the music, I'll be like, oh,
shit was made. They made that to brainwash it.
I mean,
the music.
It's listen. I grew up on certain music. When you remember that it's for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah,
it's lit. It's a vibe. People like, oh, why you talking about riding around chopping it? It's a vibe. Dog, I get out the shower, I might feel like that on my way to work. You know what I'm saying? I might feel like that. And no, I ain't going chopping nobody down. But it's a vibe that feeling. You know what I'm saying? Music does that. So it doesn't matter if it's drill or trap or gangster hip hop. It don't matter. Like, it's a feeling. And it's appropriate sometimes, but you know how you feel. People feel like that about Kendrick.
It's the same as like spoken word, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
You feel in a certain way. That's I always.
People don't even understand Kendrick because he be sliding through so much shit.
Yeah,
and like
be dropping crazy
news. What was that? The Grammys or whatever he did.
He ain't performed for a minute because he's been like laying low. The last performance he did on the Grammys. Yeah, I remember that performance.
Do you know the
symbolism behind it?
No idea what he was.
I remember watching it.
If they did, they would never.
That's what I said. I remember watching it. Like, damn, they let him do all this on TV.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, do they know what he's saying?
He's doing all this on TV. They don't know. How will they know?
I love music. Go ahead and say it, man. Go ahead. You know, put them right on Front Street. He put them right on Front Street, and they didn't even know it.
Yeah.
They didn't even know it. Mm. Yeah, and there's some artists out there that you could just bang and play their music, and you won't have to worry about being censored or anything like that. Do you usually make like? Do you cuss?
I have lyrical content. I have songs with lyrical content.
Do you make like radio edits and stuff like that too? Though?
I do, for the purpose of being able to get your music heard by more of a audience.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I do.
Yeah, because that's a good thing to do because
it's important.
Like my artist, this is my artist right here, by the way.
Okay.
He makes a lot of tracks, but then don't have some of them don't have radio edits, and just that was a little promo CD that I did for you. That yellow one right there was my very first artist. His name was Trash.
Okay.
Yeah, he talked. That's it.
I mean, you live and you learn. You got when you first start. You gotta make what certain mistakes you gotta make just so you know how to be better at whatever you're doing. Listen. When I first came out, you know how many I was paying so much money for stuff that I didn't realize that if I just went about it a certain way,
you would not.
Yeah,
it was a lot of. That's how I started. That's how I started.
Yeah,
because artists was doing it, and my one artist, he was like, "Look at this, dude," and I was like, "Nah, that's a scam. That's a scam." And then I started. They just kept coming to me, asking me, "Look that over, Janet. Look this over. Look this over." And that's what I started doing, and that's how all this started.
Yeah. See that's kind of how that happened for me too. The year I thought I was going to be co-hosting something for the red carpet for the pre-show for the BET Awards. That was the first time I ever got scammed, and I didn't send any money. But the reality of realizing that you actually got scammed is crazy. But
I still have it on tape.
It's the breakdown. It's the breakdown of the music industry. Like, people don't realize that at one time, people used to get paid to do all this stuff, like A&R, all this stuff to build and brand an artist. Now, because the fluid, now it's so fluid in the music industry now, it's so fluid and so easy for artists, even myself, to get their own music out without having to go through the middleman. It makes everything so saturated. It puts certain people who had a level of power and authority into whose music got played and whose music didn't get heard out of the way. Not really, but the breakdown of how everything looks. Yeah, really. Yeah. So now you got people who at one time had this job. Now they're looking to monetize off of it. So the dude that was doing A&R for Interscope, right? Now in order for you to even get an interview with 5 people who you think are important, to even hear your music, to judge you, to see if you can even go somewhere to the next level, right? You gotta go through him. And he wants $400 up front and $1,500 for this, and if you get past this, then he can get you that. All scam. Yes, and it all depends on how hard you want it. Because if you want it really bad, you're gonna push for that. You're gonna keep chasing that. You're gonna keep biting at the carrot that's in front of you. But me, like I said, and at one time, I was that. Now, some years have gone by, and I realized that my music I shouldn't place the value of my music in the hands of other people who would probably wouldn't even see my vision or value in me if I didn't come to them with some kind of monetary benefit or gain. You understand what I'm saying? So now, when I put out my music, I put out my music the way I feel. Like, if I feel like the vibe is for that, Like now, like a lot of my music now, to me, it gives like a futuristic kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like to me,
Good.
you know, I feel like it's the time for that.
It's the time.
It's the time for that.
Time.
5 years? No. Now, perfect timing.
It's the time.
So, like I said, it's all about timing.
You should come to Atlantic City. A friend of mine, the UMAC distribution.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
That's somebody, huh? That's Drewski. No.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I was pointing at the, that's a CD cover right there.
This?
Yeah, I was just pointing because his name was up there.
Okay.
UMAC.
All right.
Yeah, I was just pointing at that.
That's a Drewski.
Yeah, that's Drewski.
That's the weed, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I see you. I see you moving around. I see you.
That's they're right there with my big faces down there. Yeah, that's Lassiter. I do A&R work for him. He's the lead singer and Intruders.
Okay.
Yeah, and the other guy on the other side, well, that's my brother behind me. But in the blue hat, that's Greg, the manager of the Blue Notes.
Okay.
So we get ready to be with them. We get ready to be with them. What is it, May 12th or whatever? Yeah, that thing is May 12th. I'm lined up here, girl. I gotta write everything down that I do. Yeah, May 12th is they performing at Caesars.
Okay.
So I'm there early down there. Sunday, Monday, and come home Tuesday. We'll be down there. I won't do no podcast. Then look, May 4th I'm in New York.
Oh.
At the Cuda Hotel. Was invited as a VIP guest. To a guy from Nonstop Media.
Okay.
And we do a lot of stuff. We do a lot of stuff in Camden.
Really?
Yeah. What's that?
I seen you on WCMD.
No, not that. I used to do a podcast there.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, that's where you see me at. Yeah. But what's that club down there on Federal Street?
Dubai,
yeah. I did something with him there at Dubai.
Really?
Yeah. His video on YouTube, I got it all. Yeah, so I'm gonna be there. Me and Papers. I want Papers. I'm trying to get Papers to perform there. So I'm waiting for him to hit the back. Okay. Yeah. So they have one the 4th and the 11th, but I can't do the 11th because they got the all-female show.
Mm-hmm. I mean, definitely. I'm definitely to pop out. Send me the invite. I'm definitely sure to pop out.
Definitely. And then we got the UMAG and his partners. They bought the the Ocean One Mall, Atlantic City, on the boardwalk.
Yeah.
Across from Caesars.
Yeah.
They built the whole building.
Oh, there's that little strip right there. Like it's a little strip of malls. I mean, like stores and stuff.
Yeah,
on the boardwalk.
Inside. Yeah, the whole pier. Wow. They bought the pier. Wow. And they turned it into a music incubator. Yes. And I'm gonna tell you right now, he's the only one that you can trust in this industry right now. Mm-hmm. Okay, everybody else, I don't care. Okay. People are good, y'all are good and everything, but everything is coming through here. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like all the plugs, all the networking, all the seminars, all the information that you need, or whatever. He has the UMAG distribution. This is a launch of it's called ACX1 Studios.
Oh wow.
It is. So it's all about music, film, and television. Mm-hmm. The whole thing. Nice. They got the restaurants and the stores in there. It's actually 120 stores in there, and they probably only got maybe 6 or 7 or whatever. Mm-hmm. Mr. Rod King from the Laugh House is there. They got the guy Sampson from Brooklyn, the restaurant, the Black Chef down there. It's a whole bunch of stuff. But anyway, we've been hanging out there. He's doing a whole lot on The 25th, they having a sneaker convention there. But on the 27th, on the 26th, that Sunday, is going to be a music launch. So the place is huge. Okay, the place is 5,000 square feet. The place is huge, and he's gonna put the show on right at the door.
Nice.
Right at the door, so nobody have to walk in there.
Sound like Monday, the month of May gonna be lit. Sound like your month of May gonna be lit.
It's free. It's free.
Nice.
Come down there. All you gotta do is walk.
You said the 27th?
On the 26th, it's a Sunday.
Mm.
It's a Sunday. Yeah. So it's gonna be lit the whole weekend, Saturday and Sunday. But make sure you don't try not to miss that.
Okay.
Because that's when he's gonna have, I think, like 30 artists perform.
Now, you already chose the artist already? Already
this
chosen?
is the thing, yeah. He's only going to perform artists that's on his distribution.
Okay.
Because that's what he does.
Right.
You know
So
what I mean? So that
artists.
you can perform Labor Day weekend.
Right.
With thousands of people
Right.
walking down the boardwalk or
Right.
whatever. You know what I mean? They don't have to pay nothing. He has endorsed a lot of artists. Like, it's crazy. I mean, even down to like the Mr. Rogers theme song, he wrote it.
Okay.
Yeah. So
That's
I'm telling you. Yeah. I'm telling you.
I literally sing that to myself at least twice a
Do
week.
you?
Like, yes.
This is Judah Priest. What are you hollering at you? When you
Judah, what's
Judah
good?
Priest said, when y'all working?
We working. I got you.
I'm gonna have to bring it to the stew. I ain't even been there yet.
Yeah.
Shit, he way up in the Catskills.
Yeah.
No, he ain't.
Working.
In the Catskills. No. Judah. That's my
What's
brother.
good? I got
right
you.
there. You know what I mean?
I've been trying to work with him, like,
Who, with Judah Priest?
collide. Yeah, I
Call the phone, Judah, now.
I know. We've chatted.
Oh, you
Yeah,
chatted?
we talk.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just working on, timing and get myself together. But yeah, we gonna work.
All right, then it's gonna work out. Then you're around, right? Let's keep working with some of these artists.
And yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
Seven got a whole thing lined up for these artists. What we gonna do? You know what I mean? And we starting out. We just giving shit away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just giving them a play just to see. Seven got a radio station, and I got a radio station, RMC Independent Radio.
Nice.
And also, with your interview, you get to put one of the tracks on my radio station. Just send it an MP3, and I'll pop it on there. Okay. And it'll be in rotation until the radio station die. I'll never take it down.
Yeah.
So my radio station is actually auto DJ, so the songs just keep playing and playing and playing.
Okay.
But it's fully licensed, so that you get royalties. So
need them coins.
That's it. You need them coins, right?
And I'm the Danny Shmanny.
Have yourself a cup. Have yourself a cup. You can have one as well if you want.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's my radio station.
Shout out to Live 365.
That's right.
RMC Independent Radio.
Yeah,
Shout out to Danny Shmanny. Thank you.
Yeah, for coming. That's your gift. Yeah. It's nice. What else can we tell the people about you? Anything else you want people to know?
Just listen for more music. Just look out for more music. I'm speaking with, management, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to start dropping every month. I have such a long catalog, and I don't want to sit for too long on good content. So I'm thinking
it's good. It's good to drop songs, maybe an EP, but some singles. What's up, Brandon Swain? Yeah, he's down in South. He hollering to Judah Priest, South Carolina. He also got a radio show. Okay. That's all the people looking at you.
I'm trying to think of the name of the radio station, but it's an Atlanta radio station. They spinning me. It's a Connecticut radio station. They spin me in Connecticut. Yeah, I got a New York radio
I like
station.
DJ Hollywood in Florida. That's my music.
Yeah, I think I'm on one of his mixtapes.
My real DJ?
DJ Hollywood from Florida?
No, that's not my real DJ.
Oh, okay, all right.
DJ Cool Hand from the UK.
Okay, I'm familiar. I've heard of him.
That's my guy.
That's
my guy. The most mixtapes, more mixtapes than anybody.
He said a song a month?
And his mixtapes and his shows are on more platforms than anybody. Right now, we're broadcasting on 8 platforms at once.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Hey, y'all.
Cool Hand is everywhere. I'm
Okay.
telling you. And that's my man. Like, he took care of me, like, for many, many years. Like, Janet, I need a song. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to break this track. I got you. Like, we went back and forth. In the UK, it's huge on music. Like,
Yeah.
You'll run your numbers
Listen,
up quick.
look, I got a song, Raindrops, okay? My song, Raindrops.
Let's hear it.
Somebody in Germany remixed it.
Ah, see what I'm talking
I
about?
was like, what?
You should have told him to send it to you.
What?
So you could keep
What is
that.
happening? Yeah, it was crazy.
You could keep that. I'm so used to I done changed over to the iPhone now.
Mm-hmm.
Which one we want to listen to next? You said Raindrops.
So Raindrops, that's a slow track.
Okay.
Another ballad. So I guess you could say that one kind of did some numbers.
Well, let's go
Like
on.
royalties
Let's
on that. I
see what
appreciate that.
Raindrops is.
Calina Stacks, Raindrops.
Oh, wait. Let's go on to-
We don't ever talk no more. We not even cool no more. What's going on? Got me crying through the phone. Raindrops in the storm. How could you leave me alone out in the cold? Yeah. We don't ever talk no more. We not even cool no more. What's going on? Got me crying through the phone. Raindrops in the storm. How can you leave me alone out in the cold? After I gave you all of me, gave you all I had, brought me from my heart, no ski mask. Wish you would've told me this was a stick up. Last time we spoke, your whole attitude switch up, and that's cool and gravy. But when you see me, I was forever your lady. Stop calling me baby. Stop calling me baby. Your words are shady. Lately, I'm always there when you need me, but when I want you, it's never easy. God was lying for you, like I ain't who I be. Game recognized, game boss bitch. You must have thought your name was nothing ratty. Playing games, nigga, stop your bluffing. I'm sorry, but my heart is rapping. I'll do some shit. When I blow, no, I fraggle rock shit. Kick harder than the space kick. Set trips, spaceships, dip, we gon' scenes real quick. Yeah, so what? I'm in my feelings. Maybe if your eyes wasn't so damn appealing. Maybe if I would've kept it moving when you asked me for my math. Wish I could rewind the past. Fuck that, I'm petty. I want my love back. You don't go and leave your bitch fucked up like that. Thought we was better than that. Thought we was better than this. Fuck the world and it's my ass you kiss. Classic miss. Hope you learned a good lesson. My love for you was a blessing. Miss me not even cool no more. What's going
You said
on?
one song a month.
Tell me crying.
I'm gonna do it. Definitely got it in the artillery.
How could you leave me alone out in the cold? We don't ever talk no more. We not even cool no more. What's going on? Got me crying through the phone. Raindrops in the storm. How could you leave me alone out in the cold?
How could you do it, huh?
No, I don't think about love like that. You took away that feeling just like that. Dipping in these streets, never saw a ninja move so sweet. Big clean on your dean and you stroked me between the sheets. Told you all my highs, cried with me through the road. Still crept up with my heart, that's an all-time low. Sick of giving my all to fuck boys who pretend to want me only after I satisfied.
Actually, no, it's better when they got the freedom of the refrigerator.
in the storm. How could you leave me alone out in the cold?
Yeah, they say if the artist drops so many songs, like these artists kill me, okay? They want to drop this CD, nobody knows you. And you got 15, 16, going on 20 songs on here. Okay? I don't think somebody that don't know you probably listen to more than 3 of them before they say, who's this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it's like you said too.
You gotta be really hot before somebody let your whole album play out.
I mean, I've yet to put out an album because exactly what you're just saying. I don't want to overly saturate when you don't even really. You gotta. It's a vibe. You gotta catch it. Like you can't.
Now if you throw
force feed.
Right. If you throw one out here and there, then they force to listen to it. Mm-hmm. You know, it's only one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they listen to it.
I realized that when I was because I got, you know, I some of my songs I'm rapping, and when I first started out I was rapping, you know, and I was dropping songs like every week. I used to talk shit heavy, like I'll write a song a day, let's get it. Yeah. I used to let y'all know, like I'll put a song a day, every day I'll drop something on y'all. That's how my brain was just creating. I hear a beat I like.
That's what my stepson do. He drop a song every day. Jump freestyle every day.
Yeah, but then
every day
you realize but you realize you just rapping to yourself at some point. At one point, you just sing it to yourself. You don't get.
No, they want to hear it.
If you, no, they do want to hear it. But when it comes to your lyrical like your content, you want to actually put out. Like you go on here, like if you go to my spot, like none of my mixtape stuff is here. You don't even know I have a mixtape. Got 3 of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's like it's all about like I feel like it's a time and place for certain. If I put all my mixtapes on here, I drop air, you won't even hear it. That's the one that's monetizing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like time and place for certain stuff. All of my mixtapes are definitely still available. You can hear I Did This to You Volume 1 and 2 still available. You can still hear Home Sweet Hell still available. Like all of those are still available. But if on the streaming platforms, all of my you know, commercialized music is also available. Balance.
That's it. Yeah. That's it, guys. So basically that genre is gonna lead you down the path that you want to go to if you stick to the audience that wants to hear what you're talking about. You know what I mean? Or you give them what they want. You know? That's one thing that I had discussed with some artists that I was like, well, if this ain't working for you, why don't you just give them what they want? You know what I mean? The thing of it is sometimes like, okay, well, these guys, they try to sing and they try to rap.
Mm-hmm.
My artist, he's good with the hooks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he makes a lot of hooks on people's stuff.
Yeah.
And so he started making all these tracks where he's singing, and he sounds pretty good singing. Like, you know, I cried the first time I heard.
Oh wow!
Yeah, because he's so trap, drill, or whatever. It's like
you didn't expect that side of him.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
never did expect that side of him. Like, oh my God!
Survive. People say that about me all the time. They be like, "They came out spitting." Yeah, right. It's the softer side. It's not, you know.
Right. So, okay, now if he can do both of these, why you take both of them things that you can do, weigh them like that, whichever one is weighing the most, why don't you lean that way?
Listen, Chris Brown, a whole bunch of artists had to do that. Chris Brown, like people hear him rap, like Chris Brown actually is like sick with
He
bars.
dogged Quavo's ass.
Before that, like you don't remember that joint?
Yes,
He had
I
with,
remember
he had a
because I
song with
kept
Busta
saying, "Is that
Rhymes."
Chris?" I kept saying,
Yeah.
"Is that Chris Brown? He can read."
He had to choose. Like, do you
And
want
we
to
kept
be
saying, "They teaching him how to
rapper?
rap.
Do you
They
want to be
teaching
this?
him how to
No.
He can rap."
Jay, listen, Chris Brown came out. He was a rapper. They turned him into an R&B artist.
Did they?
Yes, they turned Chris Brown into an R&B artist.
Mm.
Yes, he was rapping for a long time. I think he gave that in an interview. He gave that, like, yeah, I had to choose whether I wanted to be a rapper or a singer. R&B was more pushable at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Think about when he came out. Like, it was right at the heights. When Chris Brown came out, think about it. Rappers just started getting paid, like, for real. Like, for real. Like, they just started
dancing, nigga.
Hey, but listen.
He wanted to dance. He couldn't
Hold
dance.
on, listen.
He couldn't dance to those raps.
Chris Brown is the OJ. He is the OJ of R&B. We know he beat the shit out of Rihanna, and we still love Chris Brown because he is a light-skinned dancing head. Yeah, we love him for that. Yeah. Shout out to Chris Brown. I'll do a feature with you too, Chris.
I don't even know. You know, it's crazy. I don't even know what happened between all that stuff. You know, with Rihanna, but
it's so long ago. People are very forgiving to it all. Things happen. We don't even really know what happened because we wasn't there.
That's what I'm saying.
So
we don't know what happened, and I was really. It's not funny, but he really hit her.
I just say he the OJ of R&B.
Yeah, he really
OJ really did that. I mean, he did hit the ground. He can't speak on the man. He can't speak for himself, but he did that. We know OJ did that. OJ showed us what happens when black people get a little bit of money. He showed us murder of a white woman. He showed us what could happen. Y'all niggas get a little bit of money. This is what happens when you put up your money for your lawyer. That's what OJ showed y'all. This is what happened when you got a little lawyer money.
That's what happens. That's right.
Prime example, it was a good lesson. Yeah. Some people didn't learn it, because now we in the era of snitching and stuff like that.
And that's why him and the lawyers did right now.
I mean, that's true too. That is true too. But the lawyers' daughters are winning right now. Yeah. They still got his show.
Yeah.
Oh, the irony of that all, right? That's so weird how all that comes together in a circle. Yeah, that's weird.
Okay, I got one last question for you before we get out of here. I want to know, what is the most exciting thing that you have done amidst your career? The most, it might not even be exciting to most people, but to you. Because I met a lot of people, and I got one thing that was the most exciting thing ever.
That ever happened to me? It was two actually exciting things.
Okay, well, I'll take a look.
All right, so the first exciting thing was I was probably rapping. I wasn't even rapping for like 2 years, and I got an invite from Murder Mook. He wanted me to. Not that kind of invite. Like, I was on my way to the studio, all of that.
Oh my God.
At the time, he thought I was a battle rapper. And I was like, because I guess at the time he was like trying to build his team for like battle rappers. You
must have had some shit. You must have had some lunch.
Yeah.
Murder Mook.
I still got. It's crazy. I look at stuff out there, telling my, I'm like, it's crazy because like in my path, like when I first started, I actually ran it. The second most amazing thing that ever happened to me. So like. What
happened though? Why did it?
I mean, it didn't work out. It didn't work out because
you went and it didn't work out. You mean?
I went. It wasn't the vibe. I'm not a battle rapper,
right?
So it was like a big misunderstanding. But I got the experience into seeing what actually happened, so that was good. My second experience.
He heard a song from you. You came at somebody's neck.
He said that. He's like, who you rapping with? Who you talking to?
Right.
That's what he said. He's like, why you?
I can see the whole scenario right here.
Like, who is you rapping to? Who are you talking to? Man, you coming real hard. Yeah. Okay. My second experience, I got offered to do a feature with if anybody knows anything about it, in my head, right, there's a list of people who just you can play. I don't care what you play from them. It's lit. Project Pat is one of them people for me. I'm just from the 3-6 Mafia, like Mr. Don't Play, like all his shit just to me is just like so for him to offer to do a feature, wow. I was like, damn, that's crazy. And I wasn't ready for that. Like I was just starting out. Like I wasn't ready for that. But it was an opportunity that like slipped through my hands at the time. Yeah, but that was to be even acknowledged. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, shorty, I think you got a vibe. And by who you think is like one of your favorite rappers, like in my top 20 for me, So that was lit.
Yeah. Well, mine. See that picture up there in the red jacket?
Okay.
That was mine right there. No, that's not Buster.
That's not. Who is that?
That's Grandmaster Cass.
Oh, well, yeah.
That's
okay.
Cass. That was the best.
You thought it was too, right? You didn't? Oh, just me.
Well, you can't really see his face.
Yeah, that part. Okay.
That was the best night I ever had in hip hop.
I mean, you got a lot of fans. You got a lot of
in hip hop
people up here.
In hip hop history, that was the best night I had.
Where was that?
Yankee Stadium, New York.
Okay, you was at a concert?
No, we did a show. Performed. My artist performed.
Oh, decent.
With a whole bunch of New York girls.
Hey, I love shows. I love going to shows in New York. They always. You might think it's just a regular smuggler showcase, and you be like, "Oh, so and so here, so and so here, is that them so here?" Like, what is everybody?
But guess what? That same night is the same night that I smoked weed and drank Henny with Mr. Cheeks.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
That same night, but that wasn't the best thing that happened.
No. So what happened with that?
I gotta tell you that off.
Okay. Grown people things.
Nothing really happened, but I'll put it this way. Pardon me, y'all, and I don't care. Nothing happened. I'll tell it. Okay. All the stuff that I do, places I've been, people I've seen, like that, like there was never been like any sexual innuendos or no games played or nothing like that, but we played games.
Okay.
We played games and it was fun. You know
and
what I mean? I could have went serious.
The best experience.
I could have went serious because I sucked right up to him. I said, Cass, don't play with me. Do you know who you are?
That's legend right there.
I sold my soul.
Girl.
I sold everything. I sold everybody out that night. Vietnam. That was nice. I had so much fun. Yeah. But they had Kaz and Melly Mel. This guy Cheeks. What's the birthday dude's name? You know his name.
DJ.
No.
Not a DJ?
No. He's
DJ School.
No.
I mean,
sounded like I can't think of his name right now. But anyway,
I can't even think of that.
Who
sings that?
I thought
that was just like a random.
I knew before the song came out.
It's crazy.
Before he made that
Oh my
song.
God! I thought that was just a random DJ mix.
It was a lot of different.
Wow, that's a song.
But what happened was that record label right there, Grand Groove, Grand Groove.
Yeah,
they came from my artists.
Oh wow.
Okay, and they came for him. He made some tracks with him and whatnot and everything, and they got Fred the Godson on here. He, rest in peace. He remixed 2 of my artist songs with my artist. That's what this is.
Oh, nice.
2 songs.
Okay.
And I made those when I was gonna go to the street naming that they had for Fred, but then I didn't go. But they made the album cover.
Okay.
I made the bag. They made the album cover.
Oh, that's decent.
And anyway, the music is
still
unpublished. It's still unpublished. He died, and the music is still unpublished.
That's how it's unpublished.
Yeah. Well, the originals have been published.
Yeah.
Those remixes are not. We still want to drop them on something, but like on a mix.
You gotta get like clearance.
We already have clearance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's the right timing.
Yeah.
Right timing. Yeah.
So, and you know, that's how we met all them. Rob Digger, all of them, Jay Chosen, all of them. That's how we met everybody. Lil C's. Who else? We was meeting all kinds of people because of that from New York.
Yeah, I love New York. I love the New York music scene. I love it. It's crazy because like before I even realized that my music was like lit, New York was telling me like, "Girl, you lit. You need to come up here."
So
it was like, "Girl, you lit."
It's a lot.
Yeah. Very, very accepting. I always say like I learned I finessed my skill in Harlem.
Okay.
Finessed my skill. I was on my own for a long time. Went to Harlem. You need to show me how to write bars, how to stack, how to layer. Went to Philly, learned how to perfect my bars. Like, no, this you want to do. This is a 15. This is a you want to
see. I don't know all that.
Yeah, I had to learn all of that.
I don't even.
And I play music. Like I read sheet music. I know how to write notes and read notes on paper.
My problem is I don't like repetitious sounds.
Yeah.
I keep hearing that same beat over and over. Call me when the song is almost finished. Then I'll come to the studio. You can drop your ad-libs and all that stuff.
Drop your ad-libs.
All that. I don't mind. I won't say, but I don't want to sit there and listen to the beat.
The same
right. I can't do it.
Yeah,
no. I can't.
For me, that's a private process.
My niggas are getting the corner and they'll write a song.
Yeah, it's a private process.
They write songs in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Just like
of course, depending on the vibe, it'd be like that. You know?
So it's like that. All right, so we gotta say what you gotta say to people before we get up out of here.
Look out for new music. It's me, the one and only Calina Stacks. You can listen to me anywhere and everywhere to stream music. Facebook, Calina Stacks. Instagram, I'm Ashley Hot Girl Inc. TikTok, Ashley Calina Stacks. Anywhere and everywhere y'all stream music. Keep a lookout. Keep a listen out. Cause I'm coming.
See that name, y'all.
I'm already out here. Calina Stacks, real words.
She just getting here. It's our girl Love Bling, all the way from South Carolina. What's good, Michelle?
What's good, love?
Michelle Love Bling Swain. She's married to Brandon DJ Bone Swain. He was here earlier talking to the priest and us. Michelle, we about to get out of here. You're gonna have to watch the recap. The recap will be on anywhere you can get podcasts. Anywhere. That's where it is. Okay. Right now, I have to download it though before you can get it on anywhere. But right now, I broadcast it on 4 Facebook pages, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram.
We out here in these streets. We out here in these streaming streets.
Streaming streets. I like that.
We out here in these
I'm looking for a name because I want to start a new video page.
Oh, that'd be nice.
But I want it to be something that when, like, you want to go on it. Like, I'm on such and such.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like World Star. I'm on World Star.
Oh, that'd be lit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
that'd be lit.
Because I take excellent cell phone videos and I just want to be able to post them. And I don't want nobody to know it's me. Yeah, that's right. Y'all ain't see my Bobby's murder video? Y'all ain't see that?
Mm-mm. They ain't see my Bobby's murder video.
I murdered that shit. They all loved it.
That shit.
Shout out to DJ Alamo.
Shout out to DJ Alamo.
My speed dial.
Word.
Yeah,
Jersey, we in the building.
We in the building.
Well, I just want to say I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to come out here, let y'all listen to my songs and shit. Feel me?
I want a whole page so I can do it.
Oh, yeah, that's lit.
I want a whole page. So
go for it.
I'll watch the stars and videos that I got because when I go see you, You better not come off that stage. You come off that stage, I'm on you like.
Yeah. No, I saw that night.
Yes.
That night when I ran into you at the showcase. Yeah. That's why you didn't see me.
That was Trent.
Because you was like, I said, oh, she getting all that.
Oh yeah, I had to get a video.
Remember, I was like, she getting all that.
Yeah.
She ain't playing.
Yeah, I get it for her. I get them for her.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's great
Look
footage.
at me.
Oh wow. Okay, with that iPhone 15B popping like.
Well, Alamo in the red.
That's lit. Oh my God, I missed it. Oh my God. What was I thinking? That's.
I don't know what you was thinking.
That was at 420.
Yes.
Oh my God, girl.
Folks, we gotta get out of here. Y'all didn't go to 420. Y'all missed it.
Missed it.
Yes, you have to watch the replay. Thank you, Michelle.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. We're gonna go out with this one. This is called No Hook. Calina Stacks, y'all. Yeah.
He does music with Lately and Late. Like I get the people that sound as I sit back and reflect, sometimes it makes me wanna dip. Keep my cussy rocky motivation when I spit. Life is hard out here for shorties, I ain't sugarcoating shit. To get to where I had to suck a little bit. Had to take a lot of shit, some people shit to fake legit. Shout out to Claire, she called a bitch how to hit a lick. And Chantelay taught me that no matter how the future remain, a good taste when you cheeky face. Sit pretty with classic grace, as long as he treats you. But number one, these bitches will talk, the sound comes with that device. I became numb to all the feelings that I thought I had. Thought I wanted love, got nothing more than sexual healing. Had my first son at 15, by 17 had my second son. It was all a dream by a nigga who pulled out a gun, was 2 shots at me and made me run. 3 more through the bathroom door. My body hit the soil, and then he paused with no remorse. He said, I bet you won't run your mouth no more. I didn't sign statement. Some say that was suggestion from my loyalty sale lips. They hit your bitch with a big young girl. Snatched the wig from the kid. Off shirt by his wig, and then he lost his head. And there's a moral to the story. Just know that young love is dangerous, and it was until growth. I love that cover. So hot. The whole time I was like, I did it. I was just telling I wanted to bring my people back.
Yeah, I got stuff to put. Just like getting the purple grave.
As I step back and reflect, was trying to take off in attention. I need more paper, please. I can't chill. I'm way too heavy. To give it all I got. Damn. If I let you niggas knock me down and I so let me get this straight. If I fuck you for studio time, I can't relate. But if I just prefer to pay what I weigh, somehow I can't even book a day or an evening on a weekend. As I sit back and reflect, this beef ain't all up in my chest. As my eyes close, I see red. Our conversations at this point are dead. Trying to stagnate my growth. Too bad time longer than rope. You about to hang yourself, dig a hole, bury yourself behind your hands. Always be mindful of the talk I'm done. When DJ Payne got shot, can't forget the pain I felt. That was the only time death hit me in such a major way. As the Romans say, call for DM niggas, seize the day.
Sexy Trap, y'all. Sexy Trap. Calina Stacks. Y'all, thanks for being with us. Make sure that you check us out on all Calina Stacks on all streaming platforms, anywhere you can get your music. Download it, play it, go to Amazon and make a purchase or send a donation. All right, guys, make sure that you check out the podcast and share it. All right. And make sure that you look out for Calina Stacks music on RMC Independent Radio on Live 365. That's right. And we're going to talk to y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be here. It's 2 Cent Tuesday. That's where we give our 2 cents on the